Welcome to DrivenMavens.com. My name is Arvind, and this time we're going to be going with a quick marker sketch that is the 2014 C7 Corvette. So let's get started. This is going to be time-lapsed, so I think the overall sketch I think took me maybe around 20 minutes or something like that. So we're going to speed this thing up so that we can kind of quickly go through the setup and how I go about constructing the sketch in the first place. So as we start, what I've done is I've laid in my center line. This is going to be a front view. I do have a photo reference. It's a photo reference that I took on my own at the auto show. This was in particular the Corvette that was suspended right on the wall, which was pretty cool actually. You got some pretty dynamic views, so I was able to take some pictures of the Corvette kind of coming right at you. So what I'm doing here is I am just laying in my my center line, and I'm just sort of estimating some of the details. One of the main things about this view is going to definitely be the headlamps. If you had seen the previous video, the last video I did for the Corvette involved the kind of a front 3/4 view. And that was a lot of fun to do, and that was done using Prismacolor pencils. Now the reason what I'm doing here is I'm using a marker. It's I think a French gray, which is about 90%, so it's pretty dark. A lot of people are afraid of using Sharpie markers, very dark markers, because once you put the lines down in, you're sort of stuck with it. Now that's no different here. I think with a lot of practice, you know, I tend to try to minimize what some of my mistakes are, and if I do make some mistakes, well, you know, oh well. You just go back and start to do another sketch, and you just got to keep practicing. And that's one of the main things that I'm even showing a lot of these videos, is just for me to practice. So hopefully you get some enjoyment out of it. You see the technique involved in it, and you're able to spend some time and do the same thing, hopefully. Now the paper that I'm using is I think it's a hammer mill. It is a special coated, it's for laser printing paper. They are about 25 pound paper, pretty thick actually, 25 or 27. I can't remember whether it even goes that high, or maybe it's 28. I don't know if it is or not, but hammer mill, they're 11 by 17. They are really super bright, really nice to work with. You still get some bleeding, so just be mindful that whatever you put underneath your paper, if you decide to get this, that you have something protected or some other sheet underneath, which is what I got. Alright, so now I'm going in, blocking in some kind of like a graphic with the reflections that are going on in the windshield, and then I'm going to add in the hood scoop there, and then we're going to darken up the ground, or the bottom of the Corvette, which is where you're going to get some ground effects there too. That's what's on the C7. I'm going to switch now. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and as you notice, I've taken a lighter shade of gray, and I believe this is a 60%, and then I'm just going to start hitting areas throughout the sketch here. Gray markers are a lot of fun. I would say that before you even get into color, just start experimenting with the gray, and just start to get in the habit of looking at darks and lights, the relationships of darks and lights. But this is very much sort of like graphic work. You're just blocking in huge areas. When I look at a reference photograph, I train my eye to see the large graphical elements. So the large graphical elements here in this case is going to be what? You got your windshield, right? Then you got the headlamps, that's 2, and then you've got your grille, 3. So those are the dominant portions of your vehicle graphic here. Alright, so now I'm going to come back in, now that I've finished off with the French gray 90%. Now I'm coming in with a warm gray. Actually, it's not a warm gray, but it's a warm black color. These were part of an older set that I have, but I've still been using. It's a Electro set, marker set. Unfortunately, they no longer make this. They don't make the range of 11 or 12 markers in these, so it's kind of a bummer. These were refillable, and I never bought refillable ink, so once these things go out, I'm done. I'll have to go find another brand. Copics to me are just so expensive. I'm not sure whether they're worth the cost, but so anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick sketch and got some good information out of it, and we'll see you here next time on drivenmavens.com. Have a good one.